The Youngevity UK and Europe Show with Dr. Wallach.
Hi, my name's Jonathan Smith. Welcome to the Youngevity UK and Europe Show with Dr. Wallach. Each week we'll go through the Dead Doctors Don't Lie show and handpick information regarding people's specific health concerns. So listen now as Dr. Wallach gives his expert advice on how to deal with the root cause of illness and disease nutritionally. If you would like further information on the products recommended in the show, they can be found in the description below the video. Enjoy the show.
The Youngevity UK and Europe Show.
And today I want to talk about concerns about aging. You know, everybody would like to live a long, healthful life. There's the infirmities of old age that get people upset. We know that the government came out in 2004, U.S. government, and said our children will be the first generation of Americans that do not live as long as their parents. And the parents are dying younger and younger and younger. Okay, so what's going on here? Well, most people treat their car better than they treat themselves. You know, they'll put oil in the car before the engine burns up. Nobody waits until the engine burns up before they say, I better put some oil in there. Well, it's just the opposite when you come to yourself. You know, people will ask their doctor, shouldn't I be taking a little bit of vitamins or minerals or something to augment my diet? Nah, the doctor will say, just eat well, you get everything you need. You wind up with all these infirmities because plants only need 3 elements from the soil to be healthy and make good seeds for the next generation. All vertebrates, including human beings, require 60. So you could be 57 short. Okay? And certainly a big issue is crib death, SID, sediment death syndrome, is a good example. Doctors talked about it for years, for 50 years. It was caused by getting tangled up in their blankets and suffocating, sleeping on their belly and suffocating. Well, in 1978, I came out and said, no, this is a deficiency of a mineral that causes a heart attack of these babies. And everybody kind of laughed at that. Okay, that was 1978. I came out and said that. Well, guess what? In 1988, 10 years later, did 1,700 autopsies on kids under the age of 10 who were dying of sudden heart death. 200 of them were under the age of 1 year of age, and they would have been called SIDS in the United States. So I knew that it was a deficiency of a single nutrient. And so we pushed. We got the FDA to insist that it got put in about 1989. The FDA started saying, hey, you got to put this nutrient in baby formulas, and finally it happened. And now some states are claiming SIDS just vanished. They don't know why, but it's gone. Well, that's because that nutrient's in the baby formula. Well, the same thing is true for adults, for osteoporosis, arthritis, bone spurs, kidney stones, fibromyalgia, lupus, these sorts of things, all these degenerative disc disease, shrinking, peripheral neuropathies, things like sciatica and AFib and so on. These things are all caused by just simple nutritional deficiency. You know, you take the 90 essential nutrients, the healthy start pack, before you get these things, you won't get these things. If you start thinking about it when they appear, when these diseases appear, you might want to kind of step up a little bit from the basic program, which has all 90 essential nutrients in it, the healthy start pack. You want to go to the healthy bone and joint pack, right, which has extra stuff in there that will support and promote maintenance repair of cartilage, ligaments, tendons, connective tissue, disc between the vertebrae, bone mixture, bone cell. There's high blood pressure. Again, can be caused by plugged arteries, which is caused by plaque in the arteries, and the kidneys release a hormone called renin to raise your blood pressure to kind of get more blood going through the kidneys. And so you need to deal with changing the diet and take the healthy brain and heart pack and throw in the Ultimate Daily Classic tablets and get the blood flowing through the plugged arteries and support healthy blood pressure and get rid of the bad stuff in your diet so you're not re-injuring your arteries. Type 2 diabetes is a very simple nutritional deficiency disease, not genetic in any way, shape, or form. And then, of course, heart disease. All heart diseases are caused by either nutritional deficiencies or nutritional deficiencies and inflammatory foods like fried foods, processed meats, oils, and glutens. Okay? And then brain stuff, okay? Dementias. These are all caused by nutritional deficiencies in the brain. Hello. The biggest one, Alzheimer's disease, is caused by a deficiency of, you got it, cholesterol. Cholesterol deficiency is the cause of Alzheimer's disease. You take the 90 essential nutrients, the healthy brain and heart pack, it's away from all the bad foods, fried foods, processed meats, oils, and glutens, and you throw in a few extra things for the brain. Okay, the healthy, let's see here, well, the healthy brain and heart packs, but also you want to throw in the synapses so the brain cells can talk to each other. 3 or 4 soft poached eggs or soft boiled eggs twice or 3 times a day. You throw in the de-stress capsules, throw in for circulation in the brain, the Ultimate Daily Classic tablets, and you can give your body what it needs to prevent these issues. You got to stay away from the bad foods so you don't have any ongoing damage. But you can prevent these diseases. You want to have a very boring health history and you'll live longer and healthier. Pastors, according to Georgetown University, only live to be 63 on the average. When you take all professional athletes from all different sports, 62 is their average lifespan, except for football players is 51. What's going on here? Faithfulness and exercise are supposed to be good for you. Well, we have our part to do. We have to give our body the raw materials it needs, the 90 essential nutrients, 60 minerals, 16 vitamins, 12 acids, 3 fatty acids. Get a hold of the book, Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Disease Transmission, the CD, the DV in the book, Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Then another CD, A Stick of Butter a Day Keeps the Doctor Away. Immortality, the book, the CD, Immortality Forever Young, and learn why the top 20 longevity cultures have 40 times 100 olds we do. Don't forget the book, Rare Earths and Cures. And then, of course, the CD, Exercise Without Supplementation is Suicide. Oh, yep. And then What Kills Billionaires. They spend a lot of money for food and have the best chefs. Yet their average lifespan, according to Forbes magazine, is 68. You can also find in the book Rare Earths and Cures in Chapter 11 how to collect hair, how to box it up, where to ship it, so you can get a hair analysis. You can find out all the mineral deficiencies you have with a hair analysis. You can't with a standard physical.
The Youngevity UK and Europe Show with Dr. Wallach.
Thanks for listening to this week's show. If you're listening on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, and for more info on the products mentioned in this week's show, check out the links in the description.